Everyone close your eyes. Imagine you're driving to work. You listen to your favorite tunes on the radio, rap song, rock band, etc., etc. You're tapping your drum to an imaginary beat. You turn your left signal on as you approach your destination. You see the restaurant you had dinner with your friends last night, reminiscing over the good times. Bang! You got hit by somebody texting and driving. In today's society, texting while driving is a growing epidemic in the United States that can't be prevented. According to the National Safety Council, texting while driving has caused 160,984 vehicle crashes this year so far in 2014. This is about every 30 seconds. The scene I just described to you has happened to someone every 30 seconds in the United States. The scene I just described to you, some are fatal. This didn't happen to you, but it didn't happen to someone else. If you have ever texted while driving, this could have been in you. And I'm not the one to preach to you about doing something that I do myself. I can say that I never text and drive again in my life. I will say that from now on, I will make a conscious effort not to text and drive. The problem is that texting while driving is going to lead to more accidents on the road, and the solution will be to pass traffic laws that prohibits texting while driving in some states that penalize drivers for it. Now that I emphasize that texting and driving is extremely dangerous and should be stopped, here are some exact reasons why it should not be done. I will inform the audience of stats on texting while driving to emphasize their risk. According to texting and driving safety.com, in 2011, at least 23% of auto accidents involve cell phones. That is 1.3 million crashes. 5 seconds is a minimal amount of time your attention is taken away from the road when you are texting and driving. If you are traveling at 55 miles per hour, this equals driving the length of a football field without looking at the road. According to nsc.org/safety, 13% of drivers of ages 18 to 20 involved in car wrecks admitted to texting or talking on their mobile devices at the time of their crash. 82% of Americans ages 16 to 17 own cell phones. 34% said they have texted while driving. 52% say they have talked on the cell phone while driving. In September of 2008, a Los Angeles commuter train conductor missed a red light while sending and receiving more than 40 text messages. His packed train collided head-on with a freight train, injuring 135 people. The conductor and 24 others were killed, making it the second worst commuter train crash in U.S. history. Weeks later, a school bus carrying 21 students was rear-ended by an 18-wheeler. This bus was pushed more than 200 feet before bursting into flames. 20 students escaped, but 13-year-old Margay Shea was killed. The driver admitted he had been texting and hadn't seen the bus was stopped. According to Oprah.com, these accidents made national headlines, but so many others have been killed in communities just like yours. Nearly 500,000 people are injured and 6,000 are killed each year because drivers are talking, texting, or emailing behind the wheel. It is my prayer, quote, "It is my prayer that this day will be a seminal day in your life," Oprah says. Let it be the end of you using your cell phone or sending a text when you're behind the wheel of a moving vehicle. And until we as a nation decide we're going to change that, those numbers are only going to grow. Passing laws prohibit texting while driving will get us on the right path to car accidents. According to Governor's Highway Safety Association, no state bans all cell phone use for all drivers, but 37 states and D.C. ban all cell phone use by novice drivers, and 20 states and D.C. prohibited it from school bus drivers. Washington was the first state to pass a texting ban in 2007. Currently, 41 states, including D.C., Puerto Rico, Guam, and U.S. Virgin Islands, ban text messages for all drivers. All but 4 have primary enforcement. An additional 6 states prohibit texting messages by novice drivers. 3 states restrict school bus drivers from texting. President Obama banned federal employees from texting while driving October 1st, 2009. With nearly 3 million civilian employees, the federal government can and should demonstrate leadership in reducing the dangers of text messaging while driving. According to FCC Chairman Julius Genachowski, putting the brakes on the distraction driving epidemic will require both dedication and creation thinking. And the FCC is committed to doing this, its part to address this growing crisis. In conclusion, in today's society, texting while driving is a growing epidemic in the United States that can't be prevented. First, I gave you some stats to help you understand how dangerous and fatal it can be to texting while driving. Next, I told you there are three true stories of accidents that have happened to people and their families while texting and driving. And finally, I talked to you about more laws being passed in the states to prohibit this behavior. If you text and drive, you can kill or harm someone or yourself. It can wait.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just gonna-
text and drive all the time.
I'm about to say everyone does.
You're good.
You just got that on video.